Good morning, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kendra Michelle. If you're new here, welcome to the vlog. For my regulars, it has been, I want to say, has been a week or 2 weeks. I believe it's been a week since I actually picked up the camera and vlogged, because you guys, as you guys know, I am trying to catch up. I have so much footage that I'm trying to put out, and I'm trying to catch up to real time. I've been putting 2 videos out, one on Thursday, one on Sunday, but I've noticed that it is kind of messing with my views because Thursday is not my normal day. So I'm still trying to figure out how to push the content out, but still like keep my views up to where they normally are. So that's where I'm at right now. But today is Thursday. I am at the gym. I need to be putting on my shoes and getting out of this car because you guys, so if you go to the gym or you take classes at the gym, you know, like you get your regular spot, you get used to it. My friend and I have been coming consistently for almost 2 years, and we have been in the same spot for almost 2 years. And recently, a couple months ago, these other 2 ladies who come, they come, but they didn't come consistently to this class. But when they did come, they were in a totally different spot. As of the last 3 weeks or so, they've been moving into our space. And it's like, of course, we don't own the gym. We don't own our spot. But it's like common courtesy. Everybody kind of has their position. And we don't really like, you know, we don't really slide into other people's position because everybody has their spot. And if somebody new comes and they don't know and they get there before us, it's fair and square. But this one girl, she purposely, well, I think, she purposely comes to the class before so she could take our spot. So, we ain't playing that. And she sets up for somebody else. Like, that's against the rules. The instructor has said that you're not supposed to set up for other people. So, anyway, I got to get in there before that class ends. But I'm excited to catch up with you guys in this vlog. We have a lot going on this weekend. I'm so excited. Tonight, I'm going to the Jagged Edge and Eric Bellinger concert. If you guys know, Jagged Edge, I have loved Jagged Edge since high school. And Eric Bellinger, I think I started listening to him in like 2014 or 2013, something around that area. So Eric Bellinger is like from adulthood. And Jagged Edge is my favorite from like childhood. And I'm going with my best friend. My husband is so sweet, so kind, that he got me and my best friend tickets because he knows we love both of those groups. Also, I think Maya will be there, Lloyd, and Kelly. Is it Kelly Rowland? No, Kelly Rowland is going to be on the Brandy show. Somebody else is going to be there. So that's today, Thursday. We're going to that concert. Saturday, I have Friendsgiving with the girls. And then Sunday, we are going to the Brandy and Monica concert. Kelly Rowland is also on that bill. So I just have a weekend full of music. I'm super excited to take you guys along. Like I said, I have to run into the gym, but I'm going to come back and we have some things to talk about because I have to catch up with you guys. So I'm excited to be back vlogging. I enjoyed my week off. I didn't really take time off. I still was recording for a short form, but yeah. So I'll be back later. It's Christmas time in Starbucks. Bring on the merry is what it says. Hey guys, so it's much later. I know I look like a new woman, child. I had to put some makeup on because as I told you guys earlier, I will be going to a concert this evening. It is currently 4:51 and I'm extremely tired and the night is not even started yet. So I'm about to, you already know, about to crack her open. I feel like this is a good time to drink it so that I can get my juices going. Cheers. So I went to Sephora. Today is, or this week is a Sephora savings sale. So I secured the bag. I got a few things. Some things I am just kind of like reading up on. I don't think I got any actual new products. I just kind of use this time to, oh, I got one new product, but I basically use this time to get things that I've been needing or I may need in the future at a little bit of a discount. I'm a VIB member, so I got 15% off. One of the things that I think was a really good buy is the Until Dawn setting spray. You get a full size and a mini for $36 plus 15% off, which I think is great because I think the big size itself is like 32 and the small size is 18. So that was a great little package deal. This is the sunscreen that I like to use. You guys saw me get the Curology sunscreen from TJ Maxx, but I actually prefer this one. I can find this sometimes at TJ Maxx, but I haven't been able to find it lately, so I went ahead and purchased it from Sephora. So I really like it. I also got more of the Born This Way concealer. I really love this concealer. I am currently wearing it now. I am in the color Warm Sand. Love this concealer. I also repurchased the House Labs by Lady Gaga. I am in the shade, I think it's 385. Yeah, 385 medium neutral. I'm currently wearing this foundation. I love it, so I repurchased it. And then I also, you guys, if you pay attention to my makeup, I don't really wear eyeshadow. Like, I literally put bronzer on my lid. I know how to do eyeshadow. I used to be a makeup artist. I know how to do it, but I just don't be having the time. I just kind of like throw the bronzer on here and keep it pushing. I like the way it looks. It works. But I literally wear the same makeup look every day. And so I said, I'm going to start trying to get back into eyeshadow. I really like this palette. Here are the shades that they have on the back. Of course, it's a bunch of neutral tones, but they also have like a shimmery green, gold, and bronze, which I love. It also comes with a black and like a gold shimmer. So you got all the shades that you pretty much need in one little palette. I like that it's small, travel sized. This is by the Sephora collection. All Sephora collection products are 30% off. When you guys are seeing this video, it's way beyond the Sephora sale, but I'm just gonna show y'all anyway. Okay, so yeah, I got this from also the Sephora collection. I got more of the Micro Smooth powder. I'm not sure if this is the shade I'm supposed to get, so when I go back upstairs, I'm gonna go up and make sure this is the shade that I normally get, but it is the 56 Mahogany Tan Neutral. So I need to double check that this is my shade. I'm also currently wearing this. Like I said, you guys, I'm a simple girl. Like, I like makeup, but I just don't have the time to play in makeup like I used to. So instead of wasting money on products that I know I'm not gonna use, I just go for what I know. Unless it's like a new lip gloss, lipstick, something like that, because I will switch that stuff up. But other than that, I go for what I know. Unless it's like a new product that's like bomb, you have to have it. But I'm not gonna buy 3-4 different foundations because I'm not gonna wear them. I got more of the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I have tried the other translucent powders and I just like this one. So I just like it. I have the Huda Beauty. I got the Fenty. I haven't tried the one size yet, but I did hear that one is good. So I may try the one size. I don't know, but like I said, I just go for what I know. Everybody has been raving about, did I get the right shade? I think I got the right shade. But everybody has been raving about this Eadem lip gloss. I think it's a lip gloss. I don't know if it's a lip oil. It's a lip softening balm. I got the shade Butter Mochi, which is the clear. So yeah, I'm excited to try it. I'm not going to try it right now because I did get the clear. So I'll probably try it when I'm not wearing any makeup or lipstick, but I'm sure you guys have seen this all over online. Everybody is raving about it. It is, I think it's like $24 or something like that, which is a little bit expensive for a lip balm, but hey, you know, with the 50% off, that's how I justified it. But yes, that's pretty much everything that I got. I know this is late when you guys see, but what did you guys buy in the Sephora sale? What are your holy grail products that you feel like everybody has to have? Please leave it in the comments because I am willing to try new things if it makes sense for me. Like, I'll try a new blush, I'll try a new lipstick. I'm pretty sold on my foundation. I'm not gonna hold you. I also do really like the NARS Radiant, the concealer and the foundation. But I just fell in love with this House Labs. It goes on so smooth. It blends out very well. It gives me the coverage that I desire without having to put a lot on. And that's what I like. I like something that's lightweight, but also full coverage and easily blendable. Oops, I hope I didn't break that. So that's just what I like. Okay, so that is our quick Sephora haul. Now we're gonna move on to Fashion Nova. So y'all know Fashion Nova is always having a sale, but I did see a couple of things that I was interested in. So I went ahead and did a purchase, and here is one of the items that I got. This little fur situation. It's like a cropped fur jacket, fur coat, whatever you want to call it. And it's super cute. I know I got my moo on, but y'all see the vision. I think she's so cute. She's so cute. It's like the perfect crop in my opinion, because I hate when the crop's like right here. I feel like that's awkward. And then if it's too high, it just gets weird too. So I think it's super cute, cozy. Doesn't she look fabulous, honey? Perfect for the fall, winter. It's really soft, you guys. Really like this. I think I got her for like $40. So that was a good buy in my opinion. Is that my husband's package or not? Child, I brought his package over here too. I was about to open his package. So I also got a pair of jeans and 2 tops. I think 2 tops. A pair of jeans, a pair of pants, and 2 tops. So here are, I hate when they have that jean smell. Ugh. But here are the jeans. It's kind of like this little crossover situation. I think they're super cute. I might actually wear these tonight. I don't know. I have an outfit picked out for tonight already, but I might wear these. I don't know. I have so many things to like dress for that I'm just like, I don't know what I want to wear. So I also have this super cute. I have another shirt like this, and I love the way it looked on me. So I literally searched like what other colors they had. I love the fit. So it's a bodysuit, super cute. I love the color. So like that. And then also got these pants. They also had like a jacket, but I don't really care to have the set. But these are the pants. They have like the little tracksuit, white stripe down the side. And the pants do come down pretty long. It's elastic on the waist. So super cute. Like I could wear this together if I wanted to with a little cute heel and my fur. Okay, that's a whole little vibe. I could do that. I'm not gonna do like a try on haul because I'm just not into that. It makes me hot and sweaty. But as I wear the outfits, then I will show y'all how I put them together. Ooh, child, I didn't know this was see-through. Ooh, girl, where this is all the way see-through. I did not know that, but it is cute nonetheless. We have this little cow print situation, but y'all, it is all the way see-through. So I would have to wear like a tan or a brown bra with this. But it's very cute. I do like it. It's very cute. So that concludes my Fashion Nova haul. I'm about to clean this up. I have some more little quick videos that I need to film. I plan to leave my house at 5:50. It is currently 5:03. The only thing I have to do is put my clothes on and refill my bag. I actually need to check the bag policy. I need to check the bag policy for this venue because I think I'm gonna just wear my little Gucci purse because that usually fits everything that I need, and also it is compliant with most stadiums. I can't wait to wear my little fur. I think I'm gonna wear. So we're gonna have girls' night on Saturday, which is our Friendsgiving. So I believe I'm gonna wear the fur then because I just can't wait to wear the fur. It's so freaking cute. Bryson's currently in the shower, so I need to go get him out. Hey y'all, so I'm in the car. My intentions were to show you guys my outfit and everything before I got in the car, but y'all know how that go. The time started moving fast and I ran out of time. And I pulled up to my best friend's house and she about to change her shoes because one thing about it, for a concert, like with the outfit, I always want to wear heels, but I'll get there and regret it. So I haven't worn heels to a concert in years. The only time I wore, okay, last year I wore boots when we went to the Mariah Carey Christmas concert, but that's only because I knew that we had like VIP seating and entry and all that, so I knew I wasn't gonna have to walk a long way. But I don't know how the parking is gonna be. I don't know how far we're gonna have to walk, so I'd rather be comfortable because I'm not fun when my feet hurt. If my feet hurt, I can't think, I'm a mess. So she was like, girl, what kind of shoes you got on? I'm like, girl, I got flats on. She changing her shoes too. See, we want to have a ball, okay? Like, we trying to have a ball. We trying to enjoy ourselves. And I'm trying to pull my little pieces down, child. Try to get a little style going on with these braids. I'm getting a little bit sad because I'm about to take my braids out and get a weave, and you guys know I've worn braids like pretty much the whole year. I think I got my hair done for my birthday, and then I wore it for a couple of months, and then I got braids again. So, but anywho, back to the topic at hand. I'm really excited. I think I told you guys I'm going with my best friend. My husband ended up getting us tickets because, forgive me if I already told you guys this story. I don't remember. But in June, we had went to see Jagged Edge and Eric Bellinger at the BET Experience. And it was such a great show. I was like, I hope they go on tour. Lo and behold, it popped up that they were going on tour. And I told my husband about it briefly when we were in the car. I forgot when the tickets went on sale, and that day that the tickets went on pre-sale, this is why I love having a very thoughtful man. He is so thoughtful and he pays attention. Love him so much. So he put it on his calendar to go on there when they had the pre-sale tickets, and not only did he get a ticket for myself, he got a ticket for my best friend as well, because he like, child, I already went to that show, like I don't need to go again. So I'm gonna send you guys. And we have been listening to Jagged Edge since high school, and Eric Bellinger, I think we started listening to him in maybe like 2014. So both of these artists are our jam, and it's a couple of other artists that are supposed to be there too. So I'm excited. It's so nostalgic, and y'all, Jagged Edge still sounds like the record. They sound amazing. So it is going to be a really, really good show. I'm happy we don't have to go all the way to LA. I think the venue is maybe 30 minutes away. So I'm excited about that, because normally for concerts, like for Sunday's concert, we have to go to LA. But it's always nice when I don't have to drive a long way. So yeah, I had a bloom, y'all. Y'all saw that I had a bloom. So my energy is back up, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to have a good time. It is 6:21. The show starts at 7:30. So she needs to come on, because we need to park and we need to be in our seats and ready to go. Okay. I probably won't talk to you guys that much from here on out. You'll probably just see clips of the show. So enjoy. Hey. As you guys can see, I absolutely failed at vlogging last night at the concert. I did record some things on my phone, but I started vlogging like once we got in. Like, first of all, I didn't know if I was going to be able to bring my camera in, so I did bring the camera in. I was just nervous about the whole metal detector situation, but everything was fine getting it in. But once we got to our seats, the show started immediately, and I had my phone, I had my camera, I'm trying to hold my purse. Like, it was too much going on, and I was enjoying the show. So for me, it was just easier to like pull out my phone, get a quick clip, then have my whole camera out, flipping it this way, flipping it that way. It was just too much. And you guys know, as I told you guys, these are one of my favorite groups and my favorite artists. So I really wanted to enjoy the show. So I will insert a couple of clips from my phone footage.
Deep voice make the sweat. You call me Eadem on the top. But you tried to do what's right.
It was an amazing show. Eric Bellinger actually opened it up, so that's why we were literally running to our seats. I did not know he was the first one going on. I don't know why I thought there was another opener, but he opened up the show, so we literally ran to our seats, got right into it. Of course, he always puts on an amazing show. Lloyd came out. He actually entered, I'm gonna insert a clip here. He actually entered through the crowd and kind of like walked through the crowd, so that was kind of cool. He had a live band. He had like 8 dancers. Lloyd put on a really good show. I honestly was not there for Lloyd. Like, Lloyd had some hits, but I didn't want to go to the concert because of him specifically. So, but I will say he put on a great show. I was on my feet the entire time. It was just good vibes all around. You guys, it's so crazy that, and of course, Jagged Edge. Listen, if they're coming to a city near you, you need to be there. Jagged Edge puts on an amazing show. They have a full band. They had the dancers going. Well, was those dancers for Lloyd or for Jagged Edge? I think the dancers was for Jagged Edge. Bryson says hello. He's really tired. He's about to go to sleep. And we'll get to him in a second, okay? But yeah, the show was amazing. I literally stood up and danced the entire time. Like I said, I was there with my best friend, and we just had a ball. So I will. You want to get out? What time is it? I knew that 2 of my friends were coming. It was my friend Zion's birthday. Her and her husband were coming to the concert, so I knew that, but I did not know like where. Boy, no, you may not chew on my purse. That's what you have your chewy for. I didn't know where they were going to be seated, but they saw me in the parking lot and called, and hey Z, if you're watching this, girl, and called, and we compared tickets, and we're like, oh my gosh, we're sitting next to each other. So they were literally on the row above us, 2 seats over. So that was cool. And then when I actually get to my seat, look at him. Like, he got his feet kicked up. He be doing the most in the pickup line. But when we got to our seats, my other 2 friends from the gym, well, I say from the gym, but one of the girls I actually went to high school with, but she is now one of my trainers at the gym. And then another girl that I actually met at the gym. They went to the concert together. They were sitting in the row below us, 2 seats over. So it was just cool to have everybody. It was cool to have everybody around, but we thoroughly enjoyed the show. Then I get back home. Oh, but while we're it's hard to tell a story with him in a car because it's just, let me turn the air on. as you guys can see, I'm trying to talk fast because I only get a short amount of time with him before he starts screaming. But show is amazing. So halfway through the show, not even halfway, I think it was right after Eric Bellinger performed, these two men decided to get in a cursing match at each other, talking about what hoods they from, blue against red, and all this stuff. Mind y'all, we are in the suburbs. Hello. And they're bringing all that riffraff into the suburbs, and we didn't ask for that here. But yeah, they was going back and forth. Like somebody was gonna do something, but the security came and one of the guys ended up leaving. And apparently it was because they said somebody was in the wrong seats, but whatever, it was de-escalated very quickly, so everything was cool. But yeah, we had a great time at the show. Definitely got my husband's money worth. And then I come back home and this little boy is wide awake. I got home at 11, like 11:15, something like that, and he wide awake. So that was my night. I was still up all night, but I had a great time. Now we're in the pickup line. It is Friday. Ready to go home. I need to clean today, but we have a pretty chill day for tomorrow, and then we have Friendsgiving with the girls later on that evening. So I will tap back in with you guys either tomorrow or when I get home. Hey guys, so it is Saturday, and I told you guys we are doing a Friendsgiving. So I'm here with my grill. And we are doing our Friendsgiving at Ruth's Chris. Ruth's Chris actually has a special going on right now where you can do a 3-course meal for $55. So I think y'all should take advantage of that. I don't know how long it's going on, but you get a choice of an appetizer, entree, and dessert for $55. So we are, yes, so we're about to go enjoy. We normally do our Friendsgiving, like we cook and all that, but it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So we are taking the easy way out and gonna go have some fun girl time, get some drinks, get some food, and have a good time. So let's go. Happened in a while.
Thank you, ladies. I'll check
Thank
it.
you.
They don't have to put in effort because they could just go get somebody else.
It's true. I think that is probably a big part of what it is. They feel like it's so many women in the world, and because women be acting so freaking thirsty, they put up with whatever. So it makes it hard for the women that have standards to get what they want. Yeah. Because that's how you weed them out. Like having your standard and not budging on it, like it is what it is. I told you this is what I require. And if you're not meeting that standard, prayers and blessings to you.
Right.
And whoever you find.
Don't feel bad about it.
No, not at all. And it doesn't mean like you're not a good man. You're just not the one for me, boo.
Right.
That's fine. Because a lot of men, they get up in arms over it like, well, I could do this. I just can't do that. That's fine.
Right.
I hope that you find the woman.
I hope you find somebody that's okay with just that.
Yeah. She will accept that. I just will not.
I can't. Yeah.
I can't tell y'all how many conversations I had with men like that. Like, that's good. This is my yeah. That's wonderful for you. I think you're gonna have a great life with someone else. Because at the end of the day, I do certain things for myself, and if you can't beat that, at least what I'm doing, I'm not asking you to do nothing for me that I'm not already doing for myself.
Right.
Like a big thing when I was dating was like I always had a big thing for traveling. Like that's something I'm not willing to budge on. Like I will always create a budget for traveling. And men that ain't never been nowhere, don't have a desire to go nowhere, think it's too expensive to go somewhere, you're limiting yourself.
Right.
Like, you don't think you're gonna make any more than what you're making right now to be able to afford to go on a vacation?
You don't want to work to get to a place where you can if you don't think right now.
Yeah, like, that mentality, I was like, oh no, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
You feel like you're gonna be where you're at for the rest. That's what you're telling me. And if I say that, it's like, no, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying I feel like in this economy, it's just unrealistic to think that we could travel. It's not. I'm doing it, sir, and I'm not making that much.
Right.
It's all about how you're.
Well, that's why I remember we went to that thing, and the guy was like, "I don't care what happened. I'll be outside collecting cans."
Yeah, work.
Right.
Work. I forgot who it was, and he was like, I don't know, I was watching something, and the guy was saying how his wife wanted to do something, and his line, he said, I have to work harder. Like, and she wasn't even asking him to, like, pay for it or whatever. She just had a desire, and she mentioned it to him, and then that told him, I need to work harder. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. All of that.
all of that.
Right, all of that.
So today is a Sunday, and we are headed to the Brandy and Monica concert. Is it open? This is so weird.
That's what I was looking for.
It said it was. We're trying to go to this restaurant we've never been to before, and it looks a little sketch. It's like by the little hangar airport in Inglewood. We're trying to go to the Eureka Cafe. It's not a cafe. It's not a cafe. It's called Eureka. When we left home, it was like 90 degrees, and out here it's 67. So I didn't want to put my outfit on because I was like, I'm gonna be hot. Now I'm about to get out this car and be cold, but I'm gonna change my clothes probably when we get back to the car because it's gonna be easy for me to change. So yeah, we have about an hour to get some food, and then we're gonna go park at my friend's house so we can walk over to the concert. So let's go see if this place is even open. Now see how it looks a little sketchy? That's the restaurant right there. Pay station's right here. So what in the world? They're under construction. I'm a little nervous. I don't know if this is right. Oh, I hear tables clinking. We're gonna share some uploaded from content. So we are walking to the concert. Cheers. I did not bring my camera, so we're vlogging on my phone. Yeah, I have no updates. We're almost there. Right. It is crowded down here. We got the Chargers game over here and the concert over here. next day. As you guys can see, we had a great time at the Brandy and Monica concerts. I did insert some clips off of my phone, but yes, excuse the angle. I normally do not film in here, and I have a small tripod, so this is the light right here, so sorry if that's distracting and it's in your way. My apologies. Again, I do not film in here often, so I'll adjust the setup for next time. I'm about to do my makeup, and so I was like, let me just turn on the camera while I do my makeup so that we can chit chat while I get ready. Today is Bryson's here in the background, so I'm just getting all my disclaimers out of the way. Okay. Today is Monday. The kids stayed home from school today the kids are off of school today. In our school district, they got 2 days off for Veterans Day. What are you eating? So they have been home all day. But yes, I am about to do my makeup because I want to bring some fresh content for you guys. And I want to bring some fresh content for you guys, and I just had an idea to kind of do like a girl chat with some of my girlfriends and film it on camera, because we have the most amazing discussions all the time, and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have recorded this. Sometimes other people are around or there's music playing, so I'm not really able to just include it in the vlogs. I usually have to put music over our conversations because of the music, and I don't want to get a copyright strike. So I was like, let's be intentional with it and do an intentional girl chat with you guys. So I'm really excited. I'll be filming with 2 of my besties. One of them I have known since high school, and the other I have known since we were 6 and 7 years old. I was 7, she was 6. We grew up in church together. Our parents are friends, and we just kind of always stayed connected. And there was like a period of time where we weren't seeing each other often, and then I feel like in middle school, I started seeing her more often and like going to her house on the weekends, and like our families were always getting together, and we just spent so much time together. And then even in high school when I moved, she would come visit me, and I stayed at her house all the time. So been locked in forever. But yeah, I just kind of had the idea like, oh, I would love to include you guys in on some of our conversations, because I think they're great conversations, and hopefully you guys will too. So I'm excited to film that with them this evening. But let's talk about the concert. So love Brandy, love Monica. I think it was a great show. I feel like Monica could have done more. Like, there were so many of her songs that were not included in the show, and it was a little annoying, because when we were in the car ride on the way home, like on the way there, we were listening to, do you guys do that when you go to a concert? You like to listen to the artist in the car on the way there? We always do that. So I was like listening to her, on the way there, and then on the way home, like, she didn't play this song, she didn't play this song, she didn't play this song. So look at this. This is ridiculous. This is the primer that I use. It's none in here. It's literally, ooh, I got some. That's just enough, okay? I don't know why my forehead hurt. Like somebody punched me in my forehead or something. But anyway, I feel like Monica could have done more. But nevertheless, she did put on a great show. Brandy put on a great show. Their catalogs are both so extensive, so I see why they couldn't do everything. But she didn't do Superman. She didn't do everything to me. She didn't do that. Like, I'm like, girl, come on. But the show was great. LL Cool J came out. Mario came out. Blast, he's from LA, if you guys don't know who he is. OT Genesis. OT Genesis comes out with everybody. Everybody that I've seen in LA, I feel like he's come out as like a surprise guest. He's like always available. Also, Beyonce was there, but we didn't see her. So Kelly was one of the artists on the tour as well. So Beyonce was there, of course, probably to support everyone, but mainly because of Kelly, I feel like. Rihanna was there. She didn't perform or anything. She was just kind of like a guest in the audience. But as far as performers, it was LL Cool J, OT Genesis, Blast. Who else? Money Long was an opening act. Kelly Rowland was an opening act. And I guess Kelly Rowland was considered like a featured artist. I don't know, child. She wasn't a headliner, but she was considered a featured artist. And then I feel like it was somebody else, but I can't remember right now. But I'm sure I showed you guys in the clips. But we had a great time. Shout out to my husband. He was the only guy there with me and literally all 5 of my best friends. And it just ended up working out that way because he actually got 2 tickets. Like when he purchased the tickets, he got them for his friend that was supposed to be coming from out of town, but they weren't able to make it. And so he had 2 extra tickets. And so he was like, do you want to bring your friends? And so I'm like, of course. So I was like, you don't want to sell the tickets? He's like, no, you can just give it to them. He's so sweet. So, and he sent me and my best friend to go see Jagged Edge and Eric Bellinger on Thursday, as you guys also saw in this video. So, child, we just been going to concerts, all sponsored by my husband. Love him. But yeah, we had a great time. The kids stayed with my parents overnight, so we didn't have to like rush home. We got to sleep in a little bit this morning. I'm just using my e.l.f. Pro Concealer to conceal some of these areas. Y'all don't talk about my brushes. I've had this brush. This is one of my Napoleon Perdis brushes. That is the makeup academy that I went to when I was a makeup artist. I don't know, fun fact about me, if you guys did not know that, I used to be a makeup artist pre-COVID. I actually stopped after I had Bryson, but that was post-COVID as well. So like after COVID, people were asking me to do their makeup, and I did a couple of clients, but it was just too difficult with the kids, like having 2 kids. I would have been missing out on a lot of things, like working on the weekends, because when you're a makeup artist, you mainly work on the weekends. And so I just wasn't willing to give all that up. And with COVID and everything, I was just nervous to be around Bryson. He was, you know, still very susceptible to germs, and we were very careful with him. So I just didn't want to be in people's faces like that. So I kind of just gave up on that career, but whatever. I use the House Lab foundation. I am in the shade 35 and I think 385 medium neutral. As y'all can see, I be all over the place. That's why I don't do sit down conversations like this. But let me know if this is okay with y'all. I do be a little scatterbrained trying to get it all out and not take up too much of y'all time. But anyways, the concert was great. Ooh, what is it? Oh, this got home quick. So yeah, I am just doing my makeup so that we can record this video. My best friend is also going to be cooking because for her content, she does make cocktails and different dishes. So I will have all of, I don't know why I just put that under my eye. I normally don't do that. But I'm a little distracted. But yeah, so I will have all of their information on that video, but you guys be looking out for that video coming up next. You guys can let me know in the comments if there's any topics that you would like for us to talk about, because I do want to do this like maybe every other month. Not every month, because it's hard to get together. And but if it turns into something great, then we'll figure it out. But if there's any topics that you guys would like to hear. Mommy. Hi, buddy. Kenan just got home from tutoring. He goes to Kumon. So he just got home. But anyway, I'm really excited about the conversation that we're going to have. I actually don't know what we're going to talk about. But it always just flows and it's always really, really good. So if you guys have any topics that you want us to discuss in the next video, let me know. Make sure you are subscribed and your bell notifications are turned on so that you'll be notified whenever I post a video in general. But y'all definitely don't want to miss out on that video. I'm not going to do cream contour today because I'm trying to hurry up. I am using the Born This Way concealer. I am in the shade Warm Sand. I don't go too heavy on it, you guys. Some people do, I don't. Just put it in these little areas. I'm trying to do it quick, so I'm not gonna be beating my face down. I'm just trying to get it on and look decent, okay? I'm gonna let it dry a little bit. The real key to making sure your makeup looks good is to spray in between each step. I know I forgot to spray after my foundation, but it's not too late. As long as the products are wet, it's not too late to spray. So I'm using my Morphe Continuous Settings Mist. Get out of there. He likes to get in the bathtub and turn the water on. Keeps me on my toes. Also, I feel like, oh look, I was gonna wear this shirt too. Darn it. I don't know if I can get that out. When it comes to using a sponge, just spend the money and get a beauty blender. Uh-oh, somebody. But yeah, the beauty blender, I feel like it just makes it easier to blend everything out seamlessly. I used to use a brush for a long time, and I still use a brush from time to time. When I want more coverage, I'll use a brush. But when I'm trying to work fast, the real beauty blender is gonna do it every time. But also, if you want it to look flawless and seamless, you do need to take your time. But for the most part, it's gonna look the way it needs to look. I'm gonna spray again. I lied. I'm still gonna do a little bit of cream contour, but I'm just gonna use whatever is already on this brush. If it's enough, let's see. It's not enough, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. Because you always want to bring that color back into your face after you do concealer. Don't. What you doing? My little shadow. Hi, shadow. You see? We needed that. I went back in with a lighter concealer. It is the Born This Way in Sand. And I'll just put it right here in the inner corner and a little bit on the tip of my nose. The way you can avoid your face looking all like white after your concealer is making sure that you're keeping it like right in here. Like don't bringing it all the way down, just trying to keeping it like that little check mark. And not using too much. And then you can go back with the butt of your beauty blender and just blend out the edges on your eyelid, everything, so that just kind of, so now that that's pretty much blended out, I'm going to go in with some powder. Now, normally I would like to use some pressed powder, but I ran out. And I did go to Sephora the other day, but I like to use Max pressed powder. So I need to go to Ulta for that. But I'm just going to use some of my Laura Mercier setting powder and use a brush. Tap it in like this. For my first layer of setting under the eye. Everywhere that I concealed, I'm gonna set. I'm gonna use my Micro Smooth powder. Let's see. This is the shade Almond that I normally use. I just purchased Mahogany. So I'm gonna try Mahogany and see how it is though. But this is the shade that I currently use, and just get that on my fluffy brush and just set in the areas that I did not conceal. So I'll just put it on the outer perimeters of my face. I put it over my bronzer. And it kind of just marries everything together. A little bit on my nose. Then I'm going to go in with this is my bronzer by Fenty Beauty. It is the Mocha Mami. And if you guys are like OG makeup girls, y'all know who It's My Ray Ray is. She came out with a brush line with, I think it was like BH Cosmetics or something like that. These are the brushes from then. These brushes are like maybe 10 years old. I don't know. I need to look and see when they came out, but they're all still intact. I love these brushes. I need to like make a video and tell her, because I absolutely love these brushes. And I'm kind of a creature of habit. I don't really like to switch things up like too crazy. Like all my brushes, my husband brought me a brand new brush set. I don't use them. I use my OG stuff. I'll add like a brush in there that I want to use, but for the most part, I still use the brushes from my makeup school, clearly. And then I use the It's My Ray Ray brushes. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we got our bronzer down. I'm going to use my beauty blender to put my powder on. And we're not baking, we're setting, so we're just pushing it in. And kind of blends it that way. So we're all set there. I'm gonna use this blush by Sephora collection. It is the Tiger Lily. It's like a blush duo. Has like a brick color and an orange color. I'll put my lashes on when I get there, but we're gonna use this Anastasia Beverly Hills illuminator. I don't even know what it's called because it's really old. I still kind of do my makeup like the 2016 way, as people would say. Because, again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't even know. I don't really pay attention to the new trends and stuff like that. I mean, I do. I see the videos, but I don't like all the blush all the way up here. Like, I just can't get into that. I think it looks crazy. Some people can do it decently, but bringing blush all the way right here, I just don't see the point. I really don't see the point. But people love their blush, child. Now, don't get me wrong. I do like blush. I think blush looks really pretty, but I don't get the bringing it all the way across your nose and all that stuff. I think that's for the white people, in my opinion. because they be trying to bring more color back to their face. But it looks cute on for magazines and stuff like that. But when I see people just like every day and they got all this blush all the way, like all around their whole face, I'm just like, whoa. That's okay. Hey, to each his own. Makeup is artistry. You're supposed to do what makes you feel good. And it's your face. I don't have to like it. But for me, people probably don't like how I do my makeup. They'll probably be like, oh, she's still doing her makeup old like that? Like, child, yes. Yes, I am. I'm just using bronzer for my eyeshadow, like always. I did wear eyeshadow last night. I'm a little proud of myself because when I stopped doing makeup and I had my second child and everything that went along with that, I usually had 10 to 15 minutes to do my makeup. So I stopped wearing eyeshadow because it just wasn't important. The most important thing for me was covering my blemishes and trying to look awake. So I just took eyeshadow out of the equation. But things are more settled. I do want to bring it back into my repertoire. But this also works. So if you're a busy mom and you just don't have the time, just do what works and what makes you feel good. That's my motto. Do what works for you and do what makes you feel good. Because it's nobody else's face but yours. I said I was gonna do my lashes there, but I don't have nothing to put them in. So let me just go ahead and put them on. I need to open up a new pack of lashes. I've been re-wearing these for a while, so I need to put some new ones on, but not today because I don't feel like cutting. But you guys can see my face looks pretty matte. I'm gonna spray it down, and as it sets in, it looks more natural and marries more into the skin. Where is... I still use the OG Lash Duo over here. So, only thing I don't like about this is it takes so long for it to dry. Look, they calling me like, girl, where you at? Oh no, that's somebody else. I don't know who that is. So I'm gonna let that lash glue dry a little bit. I'm gonna spray my face down with this Morphe one more time. I'll let that dry a little bit. Now, if I was going out, I would use my Until Dawn setting spray. But since we're not, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible. This works, in my opinion, almost just as good. And it's a lot cheaper. So I don't waste this. Like, I'm only going to be wearing this makeup for a couple of hours. I don't need to waste it. If you can breathe, you didn't do it right. Okay, I put this sweatsuit on so I can cover up my shirt because I don't feel like looking for another shirt. Put my hair back because my edges are not looking good. Real quick, if you guys are looking for boho hair for your braids, check my Amazon storefront. This boho hair for 3 bundles is only like $39. It's amazing. I never have to wet my hair. I don't have to brush it out. Like, it's literally the best. So make sure you guys check the description box so that you can get this hair. It is amazing. Like, I'll never buy any other hair unless I want like a different curl pattern. But this hair, she's that girl. For my lip combo, I'm gonna be using the Buxom. Is my eyelash on good? Yeah. I'm gonna be using the Buxom Power Liner in Creamy Chocolate. Love this lip liner because it comes with like a little brush on the other end, which helps you to blend out your lip liner. You should be blending out your lip liner, ladies. I need to wipe this gloss off. So we have our liner on. I did go a little bit too low. When I do that, I just usually do this. Then I'm gonna take the brush part and blend it kind of upward. I really hope they're not waiting on me. Okay, lip liner, blend it. Then for my liquid lipstick, I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna use Wifey. No, I'm gonna use, this is by Morphe. It is the Soul Matte liquid lipstick and it's in the color Quick Crush. So I'm just put that in the center. A little bit up here. Work it in. All this stuff is portable, okay? For my lip gloss, I really want to use my Fenty lip gloss, but child, I don't know where it is. I haven't seen it in months. If I'm quite honest, I need to look for that. But okay, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. lip oil. It is in the shade Honey Talks. And it is the perfect nude for me. Take that with me. Take my lash glue just in case. Okay, and we are out the door. I will see you guys there. Okay. Hey y'all. Let me get some of this light. So we're setting up Amber's scene first. She's doing a little cooking video. I will link her her handle so y'all can check it out. Okay. Get a little behind the scenes. She is making a one pot meal. We got all the onions and garlic and pepperoncinis and all the goodness in there. And got ruths. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Don't make no sense. Y'all see the setup. We just recorded the first episode of the Girlfriend's Corner. Yes. And Amber made us these delicious cocktails. But you guys, this episode is really good. So make sure you guys are subscribed and you have your bell notifications on so that you'll see when I upload the video. Really excited about it. It was a great conversation on relationships. We're talking about a lot of trending topics. And yeah, we really got into it. So make sure you guys are tapped in. I might have to take my plate to go. I'm tired, but that food smells so good. Hey guys, so I just wanted to come back and properly close out the vlog, but I have a couple of things I wanted to touch on before I leave. As you guys could see in the previous clip, I went to my best friend's house and we were filming some content. I decided to add another segment on my YouTube channel. You guys know I am trying to grow here on YouTube, and I kind of just want to do all things that I enjoy, but also that will be beneficial to you guys as well. As you guys know, I have been a part of a couple podcasts in the past, but podcasting with other people can become difficult because of scheduling and things like that. Everybody has their lives. People live in different distances. I've always wanted to do a podcast with my friends, but this time around I don't necessarily want to establish a podcast with other people. I kind of just want to create a space on my channel for conversations where I can sit down with my friends and different people in my life and have conversations about different things. It's not going to be on a weekly basis. It'll probably be like once a month to start, but I just wanted to like have these conversations on camera with some of the people that I love, because I have such good conversations with everybody in my life, from my mom, my friends. Like, we have such good conversations that I think that would be beneficial to other women. So I decided to call it the Girlfriend's Corner. And yes, you guys will be seeing the first episode of that very, very soon. I had a great time recording with my best friend. As you guys will see in the video, we have been friends for over 30 years. So we have been through life together. And we have lived like two separate lives. Like, we do life together, but we have lived two separate lives. A lot of times best friends, you know, like they go through journeys together, they might be very similar, and we have similar ways, but our paths were just different. So it's very interesting when we have these conversations, because we always have different perspectives on different things. So it's great. It was a really, really good conversation. I also created some content for her, help her create content for her social media. She's just getting into content creating. So it was really fun night. So that I hope that you guys will enjoy that as it comes. And if there's any topics that you want me or us to talk about, let me know in the comments, because I'm really excited about this. Also, as you guys saw previously in this vlog, I shopped the Sephora savings sale, and in here, I was scrolling TikTok last night, and I come across this young lady who is talking about this lip gloss or lip balm. And you guys know, I kind of talked about in the video how I'm like easily influenced, and when it comes to like products and stuff like that, I'm not easily influenced in life choices, but when it comes to products and stuff, like, I am a little bit easier influence. I did not do my research on the product. I don't know who owns it, whatever. So I'm watching her video, and she's talking about how basically they doing witchcraft, and I'm like, what? First of all, who are these people? Where did they come from? Like, that is a red flag to me. Also, if you stop and take a step back, when a brand or somebody pops on the scene out of nowhere and takes off, that's a little bit of a red flag to me, because it's like, okay, yeah, you probably did great marketing, got it into the hands of the right influencers, but also with this product at this price point, for people to be like so crazy about it, I'm just like, I did try the product. I actually opened it yesterday before I saw the video. The main thing that I like about this product is the packaging. Like, I just like how sleek it looks. I love the applicator. I think it's cute. It feels cool on your lips, but I don't have to have this. It's a lip balm at the end of the day, and my soul is not worth a lip balm, so I will be returning it. But yeah, let me pull up the clip so I can actually tell y'all what she was saying. Okay, so the product is called Mommy Water, is how they say it, Mommy Water. And they said in the West, what she said, West Indies, I don't know, in African culture, it is seen as a deity, kind of like mermaids in America. It is seen as like a deity, and it's demonized. So it is demonic in their world. And the young lady that I was watching, she is a Christian, and she was saying how she was convicted by it, and she wanted to return the product or throw away the product or whatever, because she doesn't want to be associated with those type of spirits. And so for me, at first I was kind of like, well, that's not a part of my culture. I really don't know much about it. You know, and sometimes people can go overboard with these things and everything is evil. So at first I was just kind of like, it's not that deep. Like, I don't really know. Then I started researching it a little bit, and I'm like, at the end of the day, it is a lip balm. So if I'd rather just be safe than sorry. I don't play with spirits like that. I don't like demons. I'm saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. I do not. And as I was watching her video, I was getting convicted as well. Even though I don't know much about what she was talking about, something said in my spirit that said, you need to return it as well. So I'm taking it back. It's just a lip balm. Now, if it was something that I was really wanting and like needed, I would probably do more extensive research before I just wrote it off. But at the end of the day, it's a lip balm. I don't need it. It's overpriced. It's a cool product, but I don't need it, and I'd rather be safe than sorry. So I'm not gonna judge y'all. If y'all keep it, do your own research. But yeah, I just don't play like that. So it ain't that deep for me. I'm going here and get me some Summer Fridays. I've never tried the Summer Fridays. Or, you guys know I wear my my e.l.f. lip balm, and I do have to reapply it like a little bit more frequently than I would like to. So if I can find another product that's gonna stay and be beneficial. The one thing I did like about this is that it has a hydrating, but it's also a lip repair. So it's an exfoliant and a lip repair, so that your lips are more smooth. I don't know if you guys could tell, sometimes like I have like my lips get really dry, and sometimes I get like the little like dry skin, and I always pick at it. So I'll have like a little something on my lip, like a little black underneath, or like darker pigmentation underneath from me biting my lip and stuff like that. So I would like my lips to look a little bit more smooth. Might get the K-Skin or Summer Fridays. I'm not sure, because I do want to get one of the lip balms, and I already spent the money, so I might as well get one. But yeah, she's going back. Went ahead and took it back. Now the sale is not going on anymore, so I did have to pay an extra $3, but I went ahead and got the Summer Fridays. Might as well. That's that on that. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you have your bell notifications on all so that you are notified every time I upload a video. I'm really excited about the next video that you guys are going to see. So yeah, tap in with your girl, and I will see y'all